crimes are up more than 50% compared to last year in Las Vegas. Thanks for joining us this Saturday. I'm Jaewon Jung. Now, this statistic may be just as alarming as a recent headline of an elderly woman murdered and left in a freezer. I looked into what might be causing the uptick and if there's legislation protecting our seniors.
Nobody deserves what happened.
The death of 68-year-old Monique Gilbertson has sent shockwaves through this mobile home community in the East Valley. Now a photo of Gilbertson sits within a makeshift shrine outside her home.
I think circumstances kind of led to it.
Neighbor Rose C. didn't want her face on camera, but spoke to me about her concern our valley's elders are vulnerable to crime.
I think because a lot of elderly people, such as me and the neighbor next door and Monique, we don't have a strong support system.
Gilbertson's death is just one of more than 4,000 cases of elderly crimes in Las Vegas so far this year. Nevada's crime statistics I found also show crimes against the elderly are up more than 52% compared to 2023. Does that number shock you?
It does.
I looked into whether there is any new legislation in our state improving protections for some of our most vulnerable population, which is also one of the fastest growing communities in the country. I found out during Nevada's 2023 legislative session, Assembly Bill 119 was passed. The law established a confidential review team dedicated to investigation and prevention of elder abuse and fatalities.
This bill would
Assemblyman David Orntlinger presented the legislation during a legislative hearing.
So when we have a vulnerable adult who dies and there's a suspicion that there may have been maltreatment, this committee would study those fatalities so we better understand the causes of these deaths and how to reduce them.
Jennifer Richards, an elder and disability rights attorney, argued before state lawmakers for the new law, explaining the elderly abuse problem and why collecting data is so important.
According to the National Center on Elder Abuse, 1 in 10 community dwelling adults experience abuse in the prior year. We're the fastest growing state for individuals with dementia. They're more subject to abuse. We need to have that clear picture so that we can improve our system to respond.
Elderly crimes in Nevada carries an enhancement penalty. That means crimes against any person who is 60 years of age or older can warrant more severe punishment. To report elderly crimes, you can call 211 or you can fill out an intake form with Adult Protective Services.